Good morning, friends. It's so good to see you. It's Monday and it's Eclipse Day. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and it is time for the 3-card weekly reading, where we do 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead and single cards for those who request. And I see a lot of you already here making your requests, and I'm grateful for you being here. And huge thanks, gratitude, shout out to Lisa Harmon. Lisa, thank you for being a member. And thank you for the very generous super sticker. Way to make my Monday morning. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Super chats and super stickers are ways you can show your support for this broadcast. You can also, of course, become a member, and there are lots of perks for members. You can also support this broadcast by liking this video. And if you're here and are not subscribed, you will not be able to get a card. So we welcome new subscribers. Just subscribe, and then you can make your request. All right, Gemini Sun, you make my Mondays better. Well, thank you for making my Monday better by being here. All right, let's get right on over to it, shall we? Here is Card Cam. And in honor of today's eclipse, I thought it would be appropriate to use Moonchild Tarot. And just wanted to check, Diana Price, is this day, your actual birthday on Eclipse Day? Is that true? Happy birthday, one way or the other, but cool. All right, so Moonchild Tarot. I have a really complicated relationship with this deck. I love the deck. I don't love some of the things the author says in her very beautiful book. Although it is a very beautiful book, right? And there are a couple of extra cards. I do love this, right? You are the dance of light and shadow. What better deck to use on Eclipse Day, may I ask? All right. I will warn you, however, there are a couple of extra cards in this deck that I haven't figured out how to interpret. So if they come up, I'm just pulling another card. That's what's going to happen, all right? Okay. Ness, you started your week with the Devil card first thing. Let's see if I will also pull the Devil for you. We will see. But first, it is time for our 3-card weekly reading. And, I almost feel, though, because, eclipse. I do feel like this is a powerful and important spiritual event, but I'm also really upset that the crazy fundamentalists have captured it and decided that it's going to mean the rapture, if only. If only the eclipse would make all those crazy people disappear, nothing would make me happier. But I had said I was going to make some videos on different magic we could do during the eclipse, and then all of that started coming out, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm not doing it. But I think we should do a card for our collective for the eclipse, and just a message about the eclipse for us, although it is... It is an individual thing. Each of us will take something different from it or do something different with it. But I think just a card for us about the eclipse is not a bad thing. Diana Price, can I get their disappearance as my gift? It would be a gift to us all. And Martha Vigno. Martha is a United Methodist pastor. As was my dad, as was her dad. That's how we know each other. We met at Methodist summer camp when we were teens. And she's like, same, same, right? All right, so here is a card for us to contemplate regarding today's eclipse. The Queen of Wands reversed. And did I lie? Is this not a beautiful deck? So here's what I'm going to ask you to ask yourself. In what way? Oh, before I do this, Diana's like, only the hypocrites. And I'm going to say, forgive me, But if you, as a grown-ass adult, embrace fundamentalism of any kind, I don't care if it's Christian fundamentalism, tarot fundamentalism, Islamic fundamentalism, I don't care. There's something really, really wrong with you. I'm sorry, but there is. There is. So, it is a moral failing, in my opinion. Okay, I'm getting off my Monday morning soapbox and getting back onto this fabulous card, Queen of Wands reversed. What can we all contemplate at this time of eclipse? Where have you not given voice to your power? Where have you not nurtured your creativity? How can you better stoke your own internal flame? It's a great question for us all. Martha, yes, seriously. And I think our fathers would have felt the same, Martha. I mean, I know my dad did. I know. Mix you here. Yes, agree. If anyone's telling you their way is the only way, run. Exactly. All right, here we go. Cards for individuals. Oh, no, we haven't done the 3 cards yet. Let's do the 3 cards for the week. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, 3 cards for the week ahead. The Chariot reversed. Do not drive during the eclipse if you're in the path of totality. Okay, there's going to be another interpretation for that, though. The 9 of Wands reversed. Do not resist your own healing and do not refuse to see where you need healing. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I can see one of the reasons I do not necessarily use this deck a lot here is it's big. Okay, but it's gorgeous, right? We gotta love it. Diana, special eclipse edition. I love that. Okay. So what are we going to say for the week ahead with these 3 cards? It is an invitation to stop BSing and really do the work. Now, that could be like actual mundane work. I need to clean my basement. I need to get this report done. Whatever. It could be that. Just stop procrastinating, stop BSing, and do the work this week. But on a deeper, more spiritual level, there is a message here as well. And that message is, do not resist the call to your own healing. Do not ignore what's inside of you. It can be so easy to be distracted by our desire to help others, which is obviously a good thing, or our need to do the things where we're just like, I'm fine. And I think that's a skill. I think it's a skill to be able to say, I'm fine, even when you're not fine, to the world at large. And sometimes we need to do that. But don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Be self-reflective and know what work you need to do. You don't have to do it all this week, but don't bypass it. Like, I see this as the message against spiritual bypassing. That's the way I'm seeing it. All right. Oh, Martha, resonating with those 3 cards and your wisdom. Well, thank you so much. All right, here we go. Individual cards for those who request in the order that I see you. If I accidentally skip someone, and it could happen, I never want to, but it could happen, please let me know. I try to keep an eye. And as we're going through this, if you hear a message, even if it's not a message that I'm speaking to you, if you hear a message that resonates for you, take it as well as a message for you, because that is the power of these group sessions. Hey, baby cakes, thanks for those emojis. That's great. All right, Carrie, here we go. Carrie Dunnick, you're first up. So good to see you today. You get the 6 of Wands today. This week, take pride in your past accomplishments. Recognize that there is so much that you're doing in life where you are absolutely winning, and be willing to take appropriate risks for your own future success. Ness, there's your devil card explained. Oh, interesting. Okay. Liz Harrison, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for the week ahead. Oh, look at this. Liz, it's the same card I pulled for the collective for the eclipse. And I don't feel like giving a different interpretation at all. I think it's like all about like, how do you need to take care of yourself this week? How do you need to honor your power, your creativity, your desires, and your voice? If it's by being quiet, fine. If it's by doing or saying, by all means, do and say. But look at how you can heal, acknowledge, and honor your inner fire, which is your motivation, your creativity, your passions, your spirituality. It's all of it. Claire C., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Your reading was very helpful. I'm glad. Thanks for reaching out. And thanks for being here today. Here is a card for your week ahead. Strength reversed. I know you are indeed a very compassionate person. You always are. This is going to sound horrible, and I hope that you can take it in the spirit that I mean it. Do not allow your compassion for others to cloud your good judgment around what they're doing. And you don't have to be judgmental of them. You don't have to be angry. You don't have to be any of those things. But you do have to be aware and a little bit self-protective. Good luck. Oh, Mixuear, thank you for this. So y'all know on Saturdays, I do the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where we do specific readings. And Mixuear, Michelle in Canada, had a question about an errant kitty, a hallway kitty, not belonging to them, but that they took in because Kitty was wandering the hallway. And here's the feedback. Update on my question on Saturday about the kitty. He went back to his human yesterday. You were right about the whole thing. Thank you. I mean, I always like being right. I always like hearing that I'm right. In fact, there was a whole conversation yesterday at our tarot meetup about like, how do you tune in a situation like the readings I'm doing? How do you tune in? I'm like, damned if I know, just pull the cards, do it, and trust. But I always like to get feedback because I have no idea. Like, you don't know. You don't know. You just have to put it out there and trust. So thank you for that feedback. I'm not married to the idea of being right, but it's always good to know, because then you can adjust. Oh, the kitty was in the lobby. Oh no, the kitty was in the lobby. Their human had left them in the lobby. Even worse. Okay, thank you for that correction. That's even worse. Okay. All right. Hey, Angelic Michelle, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Free Shadow, good to see you. Liz and Claire, thanks for your feedback. Let's keep going with Febborn. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Magician. This week, remember, you have the tools, you have the skills, and you have the ability to do whatever the heck you need to do. You always have. But you've also had a lot of people tell you that you don't. Do not listen to that, and do not let the fact that you've been out of the game for a minute make you afraid of the game. All right. Kimmy's Divination Station. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you. The Six of Swords. I love this particular illustration. The key this week is to stay very logical. And I think that there is a kind of thinking that says, well, if I'm being logical, I'm not being spiritual. Disagree. You can be spiritual and logical. In fact, it's a great combination. Bring logic. And I just have a feeling you've had some people around you who have been very illogical and have been passing off their lack of logic as logic, like gaslighting. I think you've been dealing with some gaslighting. So be very clear about, what is true and what is not, and stick to what you know and don't let people take that away from you. Hey, Lisa Byroads, good to see you. Glad you're here. All right. Peggy Lou Levin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, here we go. Peggy Lou, Four of Swords reversed. This is going to be a week to be busy and get things done. I don't know what kind of things. Could be fun, could be work, could be spiritual. I have no idea. But one way or another, this is going to be a busy week. And I have to think that would mean that you will be feeling well enough to handle a busy week, or that what you'll be doing will be compelling enough that you'll get through it. So there you go. Oh, Audrey, you're such a sweetie. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for taking the drive up yesterday. Really appreciate it. Pip, oh my goodness gracious. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And thank you for the generous super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Who is next? Peggy has requested for Susan, of course. Justice reversed. Okay, Susan, you got some things going on right now in your life that either are not fair or not in balance, are difficult in some way. Do what you can do to establish fairness, balance, and handle what is appropriate to handle without interference. If there are legal things going on, take them seriously. If you are being treated unfairly, do something about it. If you are treating yourself unfairly, maybe do something different. All right. Tyrone Tarot, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Next question that I see is Pamela Phillips. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. We've got you, we've got your daughter, and we've got Pip. And Pip is here throwing a super chat at me, or super sticker. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you being here as well, Pam. Let's do it. All right. Pamela, you get the Hierophant. Okay, this week, if it is in your wheelhouse and you have the knowledge, trust yourself and trust your own knowledge. If you don't know, seek the proper authority. There it is. For your daughter, the Seven of Wands reversed. Phone a friend. Seriously. Do not do things alone if you don't have to. Reach out to friends. Ask for assistance. There are times when you really are kind of on your own and you have to do certain things on your own. That's true for you and for all of us. But I think there are times you think you're all on your own and you're not. So reach out to your friends. Oh, welcome, Susan, as a new subscriber. That is fabulous. Thank you, Peggy. And for Pip. And Pip, thank you for being a member, and thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. You get the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is particularly powerful because it was also in our 3-card weekly reading. But I think this is really encouraging you this week to pursue your business and to know that you are building something big, that you are doing the steps now to build something big for the future. Okay. Lisa Harmon, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for starting us off today with a very generous super sticker. Okay, here is a card for you. The Three of Wands reversed. It feels like this week there is something not going your way, not going the way you want it to. Whatever that is, do not take it as a personal failing. And recognize that there may be a way to sort of shift and still get what you want. You just need to shift the way you're going about it. All right. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. Here we have the Knight of Wands. This week, do not be afraid to pursue the things that matter to you, to pursue the things that excite you, and to be excited about good things coming into your life. Pip, that's so spot on. I'm so excited for this. Yes, me too. Peggy Lou. Four Swords reversed means I need to stay out of bed. Seriously. And Pip says, thank you. I'm getting tarot work ideas left, right, and center. So there you go. Yes, exactly. All right. Tyrone Tarot, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. So a card for you and a card for Lori. Okay, will do. Starting with you, Tyrone. It was so good to see you yesterday. Thanks for being there. 8 of Cups. And again, what a great image, man. You got to love this deck. Tyrone, be willing to walk away from the things you want to walk away from that you can walk away from. And if there are things you wish you could walk away from, but you can't, then see what you can do to sort of change your perspective or change your attitude to make it easier to deal with. And a card for Lori, as requested by Tyrone Tarot. It was great to see Lori yesterday as well. Ace of Cups. Lori, this week, open up your heart to the possibilities of good things. Everything that you have done that has been difficult, you did out of love. And it's given you heartaches. But remember that there is love in your heart that can bring joy as well. Oh my goodness gracious. Hang on a minute. I just overscrolled. Diana is saying, Diana Price, thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. That because it's the eclipse and because it's your birthday, happy birthday, I may have to put down the truth stick and lie. Well, I don't know about that. All right. The next request that I see is Von Ray. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. The King of Pentacles, good Lord. You know, this week, and I don't know that these fabulous things will happen this week, but the seeds for them may be planted this week. I don't know. This could be a promotion at work. This could be a new romantic interest. This could be greater success and recognition in your authorship. Could be all three. I have no idea, but one way or the other, it seems like a leveling up for you. And it's not like that you need to level up what you're doing. You've been leveled up for a long time. I think it's going to be someone noticing that you're leveled up. So good. Oh, I didn't see your request. Thank you, Diana. I was trying to figure out if those were requests or not. That's so funny. Because I was like, because I see three things from you that are all kind of cool and interesting and fun. And all of them could be interpreted as requests, but I wasn't sure. So here we go. Diana. And let's do a special card for Diana for her birthday. Your birthday card, so to speak. Your birthday card is the Lovers. And I think that's fabulous. We're going to bring out the truth stick for this for sure. May this new year for you, your personal anniversary, be a year of self-acceptance, be a year of love in all of its forms, and be a year of agency where you get to choose what you want and make it happen in your life. So mote it be. All right. So now, for your week ahead, Diana, the Ace of Cups. I think this week and with this eclipse energy, you can really welcome a new level of healing, physically, mentally, emotionally, but especially emotionally. And so welcome the healing of your heart. There it is. All right. And 64 Amy Penn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for the week ahead. The Three of Cups reversed. There may be some things going on here that are just not fun. Find a way to have fun in your life when things are not fun. Okay? Deal with what you have to deal with. Acknowledge what you have to acknowledge. But don't let people steal your joy. There it is. Diana's like, okay, the truth stick is in play. Hey, Selma, thanks for joining us from the Netherlands. That's great. Okay, here we go. Heather Roberts, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Here is a card for you. King of Wands reversed. This week, do not let anyone who does not have authority over you take authority over you. And like the only case, okay, who has authority over you? Your boss at work? A police officer? You know? I feel like there are people trying to take authority over you that do not have it. Do not give it to them. And in the meanwhile, don't let them keep you from having fun. That's what I thought, Amy. Okay, that makes sense. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Lucky Leaf Productions, Minoka, good to see you. So on Mondays, we do a card for the week ahead, and I'm happy to do that for you. And you get the Knight of Cups reversed. And honestly, this does go along with your question. You are discovering ways that you do not want to go forward on the journey that you are on. And so, yes, you need to find ways to create a new journey. That's exactly right. Yes. Christina, good to see you. Christina R., thanks for being here. Okay, you, Karen and Kim, and Karen is a member here. We absolutely appreciate that. So here we go, starting with you, Christina. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. You know, there's a part of me, because I know what's going on, because you're kind enough to keep me in the loop via Messenger. And anyone else who likes to do that, there are a few of you, it is always appreciated. You don't have to, but I like it when you do. I'm wondering if that means that, like, this week you're going to leave your home to go do the thing. It could. It could. It could also tell you to do deep ancestral work at this time of eclipse to heal from ancestral and generational wounding. It could also talk about something going on where you're living, something about where you're living that you will not like. So we'll see which of those seems most appropriate. Best of luck. Karen, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. The sun reversed. Okay, things are going okay. They are. Things are going okay. However, there are ways that you are not feeling like you are fully in your power or in your happiness. And, reflect on that this week and see what you can do to feel more of your power and more of your energy. Okay, and for Kim, the Chariot. So you may be planning on a trip this week or planning a trip this week for later, but this is also a card of moving forward in accordance with your own will. And so this week, you may find some significant forward motion. All right. Joyous Ocean, Dion, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Cards for Jada and you, happy to do it. So starting with you, Joyous Ocean, the Hermit. So you may not be feeling as people-y as you usually do this week. The eclipse energy may cause you to feel more internal than external. And obviously, you're still going to people when you have to people because it's your job to people. But do not be afraid to take time to yourself and to say no to peopling this week when you need to. Okay, Teresa, thanks so much. And for Jada. The Three of Cups reversed, you may not be feeling like peopling either. Or there may be some people around you who are really driving you nuts. And so I feel like in this household, there may need to be discussions around boundaries or around how to communicate with individuals when they are out of line, or even just how to say no and withdraw. Because I feel like that there may be some common threads there this week. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a moderator. And thank you for your kind words. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The Hanged Man. This week, if it's not within your control, don't try to control it. One of the things I think about a lot when I see this card is the serenity prayer. Give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Say that prayer 5-6 times a day this week and all will be well. Oh, Joyous Ocean, 1,000% accurate. All righty, I get it. It happens. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being my friend since I was 14. And thanks for using members only emojis. There is that Queen of Wands, reversed, the eclipse card for all of us, and it comes up for you. So special, double, important message, Martha, don't give up your power. Find your joy, find your power, do not fear it. Hey, Cabin Life Creations, so good to see you, man. I have been following Cabin Life Creations. I think it's TikTok. I think that's where I'm seeing you. And your creations are just so fabulous. So fabulous. I got to tell you that. Everyone should check this out because, oh my gosh, so good. Cabin Life Creations, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for the week ahead. And before I do that, let me just say, Gemini Sun, that made me tear up. Thank you so much. Going to pin the prayer to my bathroom mirror. Thank you. Thanks for hearing it. And thanks for that great feedback. Really appreciate it. All right, Cabin Life Creations. Thanks for your patience. Here we go. Card for the week ahead for you. Oh, you got the King of Pentacles. This could, if you were looking at making a decision to try to take your business to the next level, this card is the go-ahead to do that. But this is also about recognizing your own prowess when it comes to your ability to manage your life. Don't let anyone tell you any different. It may be that there is some imposter syndrome going on. It may be that there is someone around you trying to make you feel less than. Yeah, let's not allow that. We're not having that. Martha Vink, you are quite welcome. Mediha Ness, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. So you pulled the devil to start your day. Let's see what I'm going to add to that for you. The Eight of Wands. So the thing is, whatever energy is in your life that you don't like, it's going to move quickly. You know, energy is moving quickly and you're doing a good job making it move. Just pay attention this week, pay special attention to communication. There is a weird thing with this card where communication can get screwed up or, and it is Mercury retrograde, so hello, or like quick incoming information. So just be aware of that and pay attention, but also recognize that energy is shifting. Ooh, Lisa Harmon, change your attitude, change your life. It fits, got it. Okay. Vaishali, so good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you are too. Here are card for you, the Chariot. So you're not the first one to get this. It can mean that you're going to be going on a trip or you're going to be planning a trip. But the Chariot is also about moving closer to your goals. And I think this week you will see that that is what's happening. And I think you may find the journey there becomes a little easier. All right, Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. Wow, you got the Eclipse Day card as well. Queen of Wands reversed. And I'm gonna pretty much, I don't feel a need to change this interpretation for you. It feels like it is what it is. This week, do not let anyone or anything take from you your sense of agency, your sense of self, your sense of power, your sense of joy, your sense of creativity. Claim those things for yourself and never let them go. How about that? Okay. Lisa McCord, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. Here's a card for the week. Page of Wands. This may have to do with you as a parent. There may be something going on with a kid. I mean, an adult kid. I know you have adult kids, but there may be something going on that way this week. There's also a lot here about communication, making sure you stay on top of all of your communications. And there can also be a lot here about learning, being open to learning. Mix you here. Did I miss you? Did I miss you? Oh my gosh. I did. Thank you, Jeannie, and thank you, Mix. You are so sorry. I I did exactly that thing. All right, mix you here. Michelle, good to see you. Here's a card for the week ahead. Ten of Pentacles reversed. So I could say a few things. I could say you may be worried about Kitty and they're human. I mean, that could be. I could say there may be other things about your apartment situation, your home situation you're not happy with. But I also see the Ten of Pentacles reversed as this real call to generational healing, ancestral healing, and I know you're doing that work. So it almost feels redundant for this card to be here. But what if we take this card, Michelle, as acknowledgement of the good work you're doing and anticipation of the healing that comes from it? Lisa, glad you're doing well. Yeah, let me know how that all pans out. It is interesting, isn't it? Okay. Country Love Homestead, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Rose, good morning. You are up next. Martha Vink talking about our fathers. Her father, Hal, my father, Don, both Methodist ministers. And she says, our dads were old school liberal preachers. Damn straight they were. Yeah. And so I was raised to believe that's what Christianity was. Imagine my surprise. All right. Rose, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. A card for the week ahead. Ace of Swords reversed. This week, there's going to be real questions about what's true and what's not true. And that could be internal, you trying to figure out, is this true, is this not true? It could be in conversation with others. Is someone telling you the truth? If they're not, do they think they're telling you the truth, or are they intentionally lying? What the heck? Your job this week is to try to find the truth. Good luck. Mixuir, thanks for that. TJ and GA, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Cards for you and your daughter, most certainly yes. For you, TJ, Four of Swords reversed. You're not the first person to get this. Don't overthink things this week. Just do it. Just don't think little, do much this week. Seriously. And for your daughter, don't think at all. No, that's not fair. For your daughter, it's really not don't think. It's you may not be able to act. There may be some ways this week that you're feeling stuck or stagnant. Don't try to fix that right now. Figure out what you can do in this space and do those things, and a shift will come. Country Love Homestead, here we go. You're up next. And Martha Vink, we were blessed and lucky to have the parents we did, you know? And I mean, every parent gives their kids something to tell a therapist, right? But I've been thinking about that more and more. I've been, having more and more appreciation for my parents, for my grandmother, just for their wisdom and compassion and kindness, as I recognize so many people did not have that privilege. So yeah, agreed. Oh, interesting. You're seeing a realtor this week, Rose. Yeah, got it. That makes a lot of sense. All right, Country Love Homestead, thanks for your patience. Here's that King of Pentacles. You're not the first one to get this. So this week, your mind on your money and recognize your opportunity to grow your wealth. Don't take risks to do that, but there will be opportunity. And also recognize your own authority. Recognize how far you have come and take pride in that. Transocean, think little too much. Yeah, that's not always good advice. Just in some moments, especially for those of us who can be overthinkers. All right. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. All right, here's a card for you, Jackie Masters. Justice reversed. Is there something going on right now where you're feeling treated unfairly? And if that's the case, is it true or are you being paranoid? Figure it out. Figure it out. If you're being paranoid, do what you have to do to build more self-love. If it's true, do what you have to do to balance things out. I don't mean in terms of retribution, but I mean in terms of make it stop. There it is. You are very welcome, Country Love Homestead. Nalini Kalu, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Ten of Pentacles reversed. So Nalini, I know you're considering a move. And I really think that's what this is about. A lot of people have gotten this card. It can mean a lot of different things. I know you need to do ancestral healing too, so there's that. But I think this is like, because I know you've been thinking about a move, so I'm really making this be about that, that this week you will sort of contemplate and try to figure out if a move is appropriate, what kind of plan for a move, when, where, all of that. I'm not saying you should move or shouldn't move. I just know you're going to be contemplating it, and it's appropriate to contemplate. All right. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for those great eclipse emojis. You did a great job with that. Joyous Ocean, is overthinking a Scorpio thing? You know, I know so little about astrology, even my own. Astrologers here, Diana, I think Teresa has already left. Is overthinking a Scorpio thing? I think it could be. I'd love to know, because I can just blame it on that then. All right. Baby Cakes, here we go. Love! Seriously. Ace of Cups. You know, this could be a new job too. It could, you know, ace can be any kind of new thing. With the Ace of Cups, we think about like new love, but it could be a new job that you love or a new job about something you love. It could just be that this week there will be a lot of healing and a lot of love in your life, one way or the other. What a beautiful card to get on the day of the eclipse for the week of the eclipse. Claim that. Okay. Topeka, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so Topeka, you're up next. Just checking over here. Melissa, I'm a Scorpio. I feel like I'm constantly overthinking. Diana says, maybe overthinking, but holding on and thinking obsessively. Okay, fair. I feel seen. Melissa, how about you? All right. All right. Topeka, here we go. Card for the week ahead. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. And this was in our 3-card weekly reading, so especially powerful. This week, focus on moving toward your goals. One step at a time, just doing it. It's not happening as quickly as you would like, but that's okay, especially when it comes to work and money and well-being. Make those things a priority. Baby Cakes, overthinking might be a woman thing. Guys don't do it as much. I don't know. I think I might disagree with that. I think it depends on the guy. I see why you're saying that, and I think it is true in many cases. But I also know for a fact that there are guys who very much are overthinking things and just don't tell us. Oh, a Stevie shirt. Oh, Diana, that's fabulous with your Toward birthday coupon. That's so good. Oh, Baby Cakes, would matter what house Scorpio is in. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And Lisa, if Scorpio is overthinking, then I'm guilty. I have Saturn in Scorpio in the 8th. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right, where are we? Okay, just did baby cakes. Topeka, did I ever do you? No, I'm just sitting here talking. I don't think I did you. Did I? If I did, I don't remember, so here it is. And here we go, Topeka. This was the eclipse card. Queen of Wands reversed. This week, claim your power and don't let anyone take it from you, especially your creative power and your motivation. Find your motivation. Christina, I do not think you are too late for a card. We will get to you. Thanks for being here. Huh. And Audrey, Gemini men do it. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, JD Estrada, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is your card for the week ahead. Death reversed. Okay, this week you want to look at what you're hanging on to. That could be in terms of stuff and clutter. It could be in terms of beliefs and thoughts. It could be in terms of narratives or relationships. What are you hanging on to, and is it serving you? If it's serving you, you keep doing it. If it's not serving you, make a change. Be open to making a change. There you go. Okay. And who's up next? It is Angelic Michelle. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a member. Here we go. The Sun reversed. So my take on the Sun reversed is it's like still a really good card. But it's just a little bit dimmed. So overall, Michelle, I think you're going to have a good week. And the sun is dimmed, of course, today with the eclipse. And so there is a question around, where is your light being dimmed, number one. How are you harnessing the power of the eclipse? Number two. Number three, what's not making you happy and what can you do about it? Those things. Oh, thank you, JD. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Okay, Free Shadow, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. Page of Wands, upright. This week, I want to say pay attention to what you are learning and make an effort to learn things about the things that interest you most. How about that? Wendy Robinson, I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Here's a card for you for the week ahead. 3 of Swords reversed. Wendy, this is all about healing. I think you've really been working on your healing, and I think this week you're going to see real evidence of the power of the healing that you are doing. Justine, so good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. The 6 of Wands. Are you starting your job this week? Because this is all about success. And I think you can really welcome some great success this week and just embrace it, my friend. Lisa Byrode, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay. All right, here we go. Lisa Byrode. 10 of Cups. I think this week, focus on the people and places and things that make you happy and feel gratitude for the good things and good people around you, and they will be multiplied. Hey, Anne, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you. It was great to see you yesterday at the meetup. Angelic Michelle, thanks for that feedback. And in regards to overthinking, Ness says, overthinking can be Moon and Gemini. Yeah, that makes sense too. I've got a Virgo Moon. Interesting thing. All right, here we go. All right. Febborn, surrender to none, the fire of my soul. Polly Murray, I love that. The Florida crew is here. Ooh. Okay, good luck with that. Keep me posted on that. Audrey M., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for coming out yesterday. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here we go. Queen of Cups. All right, Audrey. Remember that you deserve to be happy. And I think you've been learning how to nurture your happiness. And if you nurture your happiness, you are nurturing the world. Not in a selfish way, just in a way of being, the happier you are, the healthier you will be. The healthier you will be, the better you will be on the planet. The better you are on the planet, the better it is for all of us. So there it is. All right. D9, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Selma, so glad you're here. Okay, so D9, here we go. 3 of Cups reversed. D9, you're not the first person this has come up for. It may be, like this week, pay attention to what's going on for you socially. It may be you need to actively try to spend more time with friends. It may be you need to be more on your own. I'm not sure. Just pay attention and see where your social energy is and how you can best honor it this week. Okay. Everyone say hello to Silma, who is just joining us for the first time. And next up on the list is Jeannie Mnuchin. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The Empress. Jeannie, you are doing it. You are becoming what you want to become. You are giving birth to what you want to give birth to. It's a lot. It's heavy, but you're doing it, and the energy is here with you. So just know that. Okay. Kimmy's Divination Station. I did not see your feedback earlier. So right. But I must say I've been practicing logic for this situation. Everyone else is burying their heads in the sand. Thank you and looking forward to our reading. I am too. Okay, hang on a minute. I just overscrolled. Give me a sec. Oh my gosh. Where am I? There? No. Asaya, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. This was in our 3-card weekly reading, so of course, very auspicious for you. This week, focus on moving forward, career, finances, health. Let those be your priorities this week. Christine Hallowell, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Four of Pentacles. Self-care, boundaries, truth stick, self-care, boundaries. That's the thing to focus on this week. Michelle F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. We appreciate you. Death reversed. This week, think about where you're being stubborn and where you're being tenacious. Tenacity is good, stubbornness not so much. Know the difference. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The Six of Cups reversed. This is a good week to be careful about why does this always happen to me? Like be careful about framing your life story, your life journey on the basis of difficult things that are happening, number one. Number two, remember who you are, remember your resilience. I would also say the Six of Cups reversed can be about having to get your resume together. So go. Oh, Science Giant. That is a great question, and I don't know the answer. Good to see you. How do I go about getting copies of your books to donate to the Mandel Public Library in West Palm Beach for patrons to check out? I have them. I can give them to you. I have donated a couple of copies already, but I don't know if they put them into circulation. So if you could check with the library and see if they have copies in circulation, that would be a good first step, because I've tried to donate copies to them. So let me know, and thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Autumn Pond. I like it that Autumn Pond calls me Fairy Card Mother. That's fun. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And oh my gosh, I didn't see this. When did you do this? I didn't see this. Thank you. Not only for being a member, but for the generous super sticker. Really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Autumn Pond, here we go. Three of Wands. This week, focus on success. What are you working on? Is there a project you're working on? It's likely to be successful. Have you had recent success that you're happy about? Enjoy it and lean into it. You've earned it. Focus on your success. Be glad for your success. The things you are now doing will also be successful. And again, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. And thank you, Science Giant. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, Christine, thank you for that feedback. That makes sense. All right. Well, the other thing with tarot books in libraries, and this is a sad fact, they get stolen a lot. Tarot books in libraries are there, they're in circulation, but they get stolen more than other books. And I don't know if it's poor tarotists who are just like, I can't give this book up, or if it's crazy fundamentalists who are just taking the book out of circulation on their own. I don't know. I don't know which it is. But I know it happens. Okay. And once again, thank you, Autumn Pond. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. Swati, good to see you. A card for you. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Swati, I feel like there's something going on here where you're not feeling grounded. There could be a money issue. There could be a health issue. There could be a resources issue. There could just be like, I'm not feeling grounded. Work on figuring out what your resources are and work on grounding yourself this week. Bella Luna, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Nine of Cups reversed. This week, think about what you want in life that you do not have, and think about what you can do, mundanely or magically, to get it. And do not be discouraged by what you don't have. Set these things as goals this week. Melissa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. You get the Five of Swords reversed. This week, avoid fighting with yourself or others. Work for compromise, agreeing to disagree, not letting other people get to you, and holding space in your mind for more than one thing to be true at the same time. This should be a week for nuanced thinking. Okay, Gemini Sun, cards for Cassandra and Rachel, who are both members of this channel. Absolutely, yes. They're busy at work. Thanks for doing this for them, Gemini Sun. I appreciate it. For Cassandra, Death, upright. You are ready for change. This week, think about how you can create change and transformation for yourself. And for Raquel, the Four of Pentacles. You know, the last time this came up for a person today, I said boundaries and self-care, and I want to say it for you too. Boundaries and self-care, your own healing. That's what's going to be important this week. Okay. Hey, Selma, I'm not seeing your request. Did you want a card? JD, I'm interested in becoming a member. How do I join? So you might see at the bottom of the chat a little $sign, or on a desktop or laptop, you're going to see right across the channel options, videos, playlists, community, membership. There it is. Okay. Oh, Vaishali, thank you for that feedback. Good. Okay, Selma, I absolutely will. And Fatima, you are up next. Here's a card for you. The Devil. We knew someone had to get it. This week, pay attention to what you're attached to. If you're happy to be attached to what you're attached to, then stay attached. If you're not, this is your sign that it is time to release. And the eclipse can help with that. Okay, scrolling through. Christina, thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here we go. Here's a card for you. Yes, Selma, I am seeing your request now. Okay, good. Because you knew, I just wanted to make sure you knew. Okay, Christina, you also get the Knight of Pentacles, powerful card, because it was in our 3-card weekly reading, and it is stalking us today. This week, know that things are not moving as quickly as you would like them to, but know that you are going in the right direction. So trust your direction and just be willing to work to get to where you want to go. Okay. Selma, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you. Here is a card for your week ahead. The Seven of Pentacles. You know, it feels like whether this is a job or just you personally, you're going to be working really hard this week. And you may wonder what the results of that work will be. And you may feel like the results are not happening. You're not getting results that you want. I think this card is saying just keep going. The results will be there. You will be able to work for what you want. Okay. I'm just scrolling through here. And Anne, Science Giant, I don't see requests for you. Did you want cards? From my perspective, I have gotten everyone. I'm going to go ahead and do Anne and Science Giant just in case. So Anne Mealy, without your request, this is for you, the Chariot. This is coming up for a lot of people today. You are moving forward in a really positive way. Keep that energy going. And Science Giant, my good friend, the Hanged Man. Allow for moments of silence because that is how Spirit speaks. All right. Hey, Mr. Kevshrop, watching from the UK. Welcome, learning such a lot. Thank you. Let me know if you'd like a card. Prayer would like a card. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. There is a way that you are insecure and you shouldn't be. Shit's a funny word, but there it is. This week, try to find your sense of security. Try to ground yourself in your right to be here and in your right to be secure and happy in your own skin. Work on that. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and do Mr. Krevshup without a request because why not? We get the Four of Cups reversed. This week, make the best of difficult situations. Stay optimistic. Even in the face of difficulty, it will pay off. All right, my friends, from my perspective, I've gotten to everybody. Is that so? I think so. I think I did. All right. If I accidentally skipped you, I'm so sorry. It is last call for readings, y'all. If you're here and have not yet requested, it's time. Make that request. All right. This week, I am available for readings. There's a link right in the description to book with me. Please go ahead and do so. We can work together by Zoom, phone, FaceTime, in person in Palm City, WhatsApp, whatever works for you. This is funny. Science Giant says, it's me and Mrs. Landstrom's wedding anniversary on the 13th. Being silent is very wise advice. Much love and happy anniversary to both of you. Excellent. All right, my friends, have a great eclipse. Have a great week. And I'll look